Please remain standing if you're able for the invocation and remove any non-religious headgear. Let us pray. God of grace and mercy, on this day we have much to celebrate. We invite your presence into this place. We celebrate the graduating class and the resilience they've shown while at Grandview. Their journey has been unique. In celebrating them, we celebrate the people whose sacrifices have brought about this day. Family, friends, faculty, staff, coaches, alumni, and the many others supporting them on their journey. Finally, in celebrating these students, we celebrate you, the author and sustainer of all creation. We now commit these graduates and this ceremony to your care. Amen. I now invite Chris Murray, class of '98, chair of the Grandview Board of Trustees, to the podium.
Good afternoon and welcome. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and the entire Grandview University community, congratulations to the class of 2024. As I welcome you here today, I also extend a welcome to those graduates and family members who are viewing this stream of the ceremony online. We are glad you are able to join us for this special event. Today's celebration is a culmination of hard work that you've put into your education. While celebrating all you have achieved, we also look forward to the next steps in your journey. Whatever those next steps may be, we hope you will treasure the education, experiences, and relationships you gained while at Grandview. When you leave this ceremony as the newest alumni of Grandview University, you will go with all of our best wishes for your future. Again, congratulations. Lainey Olson, can you please come to the podium?
Thank you, Mr. Murray. Hello, everybody. My name is Lainey Olson, and I am the Viking Council Vice President. On behalf of the student body, I welcome you to the 2024 Grandview University Commencement Ceremony. Esteemed faculty, members of the staff and administration, alumni, family members, friends, guests, and fellow Vikings, I'd like to thank all of you for being here as we celebrate the accomplishments that my fellow classmates have achieved over the last 4 years. I'd like to first acknowledge all the family members here tonight, as well as those who are no longer with us and cannot be in attendance today. We know that they are here in spirit as they are with us every day. It's fair to say that without all of the support and wisdom from our loved ones, these last 4 years would have looked a lot different. So thank you for helping us along this journey. Class of 2024, I'm slightly in denial that we are here and have officially lived out the glory days of college. Looking back to our freshman year, man, did we have it good. We came into college with the luxury of Zoom classes, which probably wasn't the best combination with our newfound freedom. I can confidently say that we made the best of it. Despite being covered with masks and mandates that first year, we all got creative and connected with one another in so many different ways. Over the years, we found our people, passed our classes, and shared so many memories. The last 4 years, we not only shared the good times with one another, but the hard times too. The late nights studying, the losses, the bad exam scores, the mistakes, and the heartbreak. I'm proud to say we overcame the adversity and supported one another to get here today. With that being said, thank you to all of you for your presence at Grandview. The last 4 years wouldn't have been the same without all that you've contributed to the community at GVU. Whether that be on a team, in the theater, at a student event, in the classroom, the green space, or even at East 14th for karaoke night, when I came to Grandview for the first time, I had a good feeling, but I never could have imagined how special the last 4 years have been. A special thank you to my friends that have become family, all the inspiring people I got the opportunity to work with on leadership teams and my own family. Good. I'm so thankful that God put you all in my life, and I have so much love for you all. Gosh, okay. To finish up, I'd like to wish all my peers the best of luck in this next chapter of life. As you take on this chapter, I hope you can look back and remember all the life lessons, growth, and great people you've gained the last 4 years to help you reach your big dreams. Today is a big day, and I hope that you all get to enjoy celebrating your achievements because you deserve it. Congratulations, everyone. We did it. It's only right to end this with a Skull of Ikes. Thank you. And I'll now invite President Keck to the podium.
Well, class of 2024, congratulations, you made it. Some of you came to Grandview in the fall of 2020 and have spent 4 straight years here on campus. For others, your journey may have been longer or shorter, may have started elsewhere, or may have included some interruptions along the way. Whatever your path to this graduation day, you made it, and we are so proud of you. Truly, today is a celebration of your accomplishments. It marks the end of your pursuit of the degrees we will confer on you today. While today is an ending, it is also ascending into your new beginning. We are sending you into the next chapters of your lives with excitement, confidence, and hope. At this time, I am pleased to introduce our student commencement speaker, Jermaine Sagbo. Jermaine is a first-generation student, and he absolutely optimized his time while at Grandview. He is graduating today with a degree in nursing. He served on Viking Council for 2 years, currently serving as this year's president. He co-led the Student Activities Council for 22-23, and these past 4 years, Jermaine has been the men's basketball manager, a member of the Grandview Nursing Student Association, and a multicultural ambassador. He has also been part of Dance Marathon for 2 years, and last week, he was recognized for his membership in 2 honor societies. Jermaine's summer internship experience last year was at the Mayo Clinic. He will be starting at Cincinnati Children's Hospital Hematology Oncology floor later this summer. Jermaine, you have, oh, yep, come on up. I'm gonna finish talking here for a second.
Sorry.
Jermaine, you have truly exemplified leadership and growth, and we could not be more proud of all you have accomplished here at Grandview. It is my pleasure to present to you Jermaine Sagbo.
Thank you, President Keck. Good evening. My name is Jermaine Sagbo, and it is a privilege to stand before you today as the commencement student speaker for the class of 2024. Before we commence, I would like us to observe a moment of silence for our absent loved ones who, though not physically present, have been instrumental in our journey to this moment. Class of 2024, today marks the conclusion of a significant chapter in our lives that some would argue is the foundation for the rest of our lives. While this chapter has taken on unique forms for each one of us, it shares the same final sentence. I graduated from Grandview University. Today, we will dig into the journey, examining the trajectory of my personal experience, the factors that have brought me to speak before you today, our shared journey throughout the past 4 years, and lastly, how the journey unfolds beyond this significant moment. I would define a journey as a series of experiences unfolding over time that contribute to personal growth, development of attainment of goals. While on this ride, individuals often encounter various challenges, opportunities for learning, and ultimately undergoing transformation. My journey to this moment is an incredible story where the guiding hand of God is unmistakable. How does a child from Togo, Africa, find themselves graduating from a small college in Des Moines, Iowa? It's a question that only makes sense to me through the lens of faith. At the age of 4, I left Togo, West Africa with my family, leaving behind my mother. I vividly recall my tears as I boarded the plane, reluctant to leave her side. Yet my father, driven by his belief in education as the key to success, made the difficult decision to relocate us to Minnesota. But rest assured, I am now a dedicated fan of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Go Hawks. I remember my dad was walking through our neighborhood in Minneapolis and stumbled upon a church. Little did we know this chance encounter would be the work of God in our lives. This marked the beginning of our relationship with the Benedict family, Rob and Colleen, affectionately referred to as Mr. B and Mrs. B, as my siblings did not know English at the time. Their home was filled with the true definition of love. Rachel, David, Emily, and Becca, their children, quickly became our own, blurring the lines between friendship and family. Weekends at their house became the highlights of our childhood. However, it was during a crucial moment in our journey that the profound extent of their love became apparent. While my dad longed to reunite home with my mom in Africa, the Benedict family graciously opened their home to us, grasping us in their love and treating us as their own. Despite the joyful chaos of their household, already filled with the laughter of 4 foster children, they welcome us home with open arms. With 12 children under one roof and only 2 adults to guide them, many would find such a task daunting. Yet for the Benedicts, it was a labor of love. Their home transformed into a sanctuary of warmth and acceptance, where every individual was valued and every need was met with unwavering dedication. In 8th grade, the Benedicts' decision to Waverly, Iowa changed everything for me and my brothers. In a gesture filled with compassion and love, they offered that me and my brother Rodrigue the opportunity to join them. My dad saw the promise of a brighter future in the Benedicts' proposal. It was in Waverly that I spent my high school years. Little did I know that this transition would pave the way to my journey at Grandview University. As I reflect on the twists and turns that brought me to this moment, I am filled with gratitude. It is undeniable that God orchestrated the presence of these extraordinary individuals in my life, shaping my path and leading me to share my story with you today. Now that we've established the path that brought me here today to speak to you, let's dive into our journey over the last 4 years. Wow, what a ride it's truly been. A journey that's been overfilling with moments of joy, happiness, tears, and some heartbreak. Yet, if given the opportunity to rewind time, we would not change a thing. During our time at Grandview, our 4 years have been marked by remarkable achievements in athletics. We have secured 34 team conference championships, notably including our groundbreaking first women basketball conference tournament championship, along with claiming the Heart of America Commissioner Cup 3 times. Among our athletes, we have seen 696 named All-Conference and 144 recognized as All-Americans, with 7 national championships in our time. Our sports achievements are a testament to the dedication of our student athletes. Maybe athletics wasn't your area of interest, so you chose to engage and excel in the arts. You contributed by helping compose and perform plays for your fellow students in the wider community, including our surrounding elementary schools. Maybe you were someone that found passion in clubs and orgs and leadership teams, so you engaged in clubs such as Dance Marathon, where you contributed to raising $24,000 for the Children Miracles Network. You also joined groups like Diversity Alliance, Multicultural Ambassadors, Black Student Union, Vos Lionx, and Pride Club. Through various events, you helped challenge ordinary thinking and foster a more united Grandview family. While some students discovered a passion for leadership, you took part in organizing events such as Homecoming, Late Night Breakfast, Bingo, GV Glow, and Victor Day of Giving. Others found their calling in faith, becoming involved in groups like Campus Ministry, Campus Fellowship, and SALT, guiding fellow students in discovering their faith through Jesus Christ. We also had lots of memories that were created outside of the classroom and sports setting. Memories like karaoke at Hole, where those of us with no singing skills felt like we could be the next American Idol champion. Anything but a cup party that brought out the creative side of us, spending late nights playing games like Uno, Skippo, poker, embarking on cross-country trips, visiting destinations like Colorado, and bringing home Brewer, who would become a dog everyone loves on campus, attending conferences in Chicago, and enjoying spring break in Florida and Texas together. Friends and family, it is clear that we have left Grandview a better place than we found it. We also forged friendships that have evolved into family ties, with companions who will stand by us through life's peaks and valleys. Take a moment, my fellow classmates, to glance around. Among us are those who will stand beside our side on our wedding day, or perhaps one among this gathering will become the one we say, I do to. They'll be there when we welcome new life into the world, and they may also be the ones holding us close as we bid farewell to loved ones who have departed for heaven. We are thankful to Grandview for introducing us to these remarkable individuals. As I conclude my speech, what does the journey look like once we receive our diplomas? Well, I urge you to really dig into your vocation. What provides you with a sense of purpose and fulfillment, making you feel like you can make a meaningful contribution? In addition to your vocation, I encourage you to discover your purpose in life. What ignites that fire within you, compelling you to rise each day and face the challenges ahead? For me, it's the ability to help people in their darkest times and be a small light in a dark tunnel. This is why I've chosen to be a nurse. With this firm foundation of knowing your vocation and purpose, you'll be equipped to navigate through all the challenges that life throws your way. As you encounter these trials, even amidst feelings of isolation and knees worn from ceaseless prayer, persevere. There is always a light at the end of the tunnel. Lean on the individuals that helped you walk the stage today. Remember to reach out and express your love to your parents. None of us can predict what tomorrow may bring. Just strive to do good and contribute to the community where you reside. Let love serve as the anchor, guiding your heart in all your endeavors. Listen before you speak. Think before you react. Pause before you criticize. Forgive before you pray. And don't give up before you try. We owe our presence here today to the dedicated staff, teachers, and coaches who invested significant time in us, as well as our family and friends who support us throughout. Before leaving today, take a moment to express gratitude for their invaluable contributions. To my mom and dad, I extend my heartfelt gratitude for your unwavering sacrifice and steadfast dedication to ensuring the success of my siblings and I, and thank you to my siblings for paving the way. To Mr. B and Mrs. B, it is evident that divine providence brought us together for this journey. I'm eternally thankful and deeply appreciate your boundless love and care for me as if I was your own. Love you all. Ultimately, we are all beyond words grateful to God for blessing us. I want to conclude with this quote by Ed Sheeran. The main thing that you have to remember on this journey is just be nice to everyone and always smile. Class of 2024, we did it. When you walk across the stage today, make sure to smile big, maybe do a little dance because you deserve it. Today belongs to you, and it has been a privilege to share in your journey. Wish you the very best as you embark on the next chapter of your journey. Shout out to them Houston boys, my roommates, and always remember, Skol Vikes, baby. I now invite President Keck to the podium.
Thank you, Jermaine, and thank you, Lainey. I am pleased at this time to introduce this year's commencement speaker. Michelle Book has been serving as president and CEO of the Food Bank of Iowa since 2016. With a focus on culture, collaboration, and community, she has transformed Food Bank of Iowa from underperforming to being recognized as a Feeding America Food Bank of Excellence with the Network Celebration Award in 2022 and the Living Our Values Award in 2023. Food Bank of Iowa distributes more than 1.5 million pounds of nutritious food each month to 700 partners across 55 Iowa counties. Its mission is committed to creating a hunger-free Iowa. They provide food to help Iowa children, families, seniors, and veterans lead full and active lives, strengthening the communities where they live. Food Bank of Iowa values compassion, commitment, collaboration, creativity, and courage. During the pandemic, Grandview University was part of Food Bank of Iowa's drive-through distribution event, distributing more than 95,000 pounds of food to more than 5,300 individuals. Michelle's vocation in helping others has led to dedicated and generous service through numerous community, state, and national boards. Today, Michelle serves on the Nationwide Insurance Board Council, the Kennedy Center National Performing Arts Council, and the U.S. Bank Midwest Region Advisory Council. She is past president of the Iowa Food Bank Association and a trustee of the Coffin Fine Arts Trust. Michelle is the mother of 2 adult children, one of whom is a 2013 Grandview graduate. Please join me in welcoming Michelle Book to the podium to share her remarks.
Dr. Keck, esteemed members of the faculty and board, parents, family members and friends, and the class of 2024. It is such an honor to be asked to share a bit of the wisdom I've gained since I sat in that seat 40 years ago at Hilton Coliseum. I have long admired Grandview University, and boy, has it come on strong the last few years. I've served on the advisory committee many years ago. I remitted tuition dollars to its treasurer for my son's excellent education. And then in the midst of the worst part of the pandemic, we partnered together, Grandview University and Food Bank of Iowa, to make sure food insecure Iowans could put food on their table. To the parents who sacrificed to support a student, I offer my special congratulations to you. This is the day you have dreamt of since you bought that very first diaper. It is your financial emancipation. Savor the success of having fed and clothed and sheltered and educated your beloved he, she, or they. As your young person receives their diploma, you can now consider the possibility of retiring or travel, or maybe even downsizing the family home because they're really not likely to come back much. Congratulations. Class of 2024. There's only about 4 minutes left of this, so pay attention. I have some things to share with you. You relentlessly pursued your educational goals, surmounting many obstacles to be seated here today on graduation day. You're rare. You are rare. Do you know how rare you are? Only 63% of high school grads enroll in college, and of those, only 33 finish their studies to earn a degree. And you began this journey wearing masks and taking COVID tests. You're educational superheroes. You should all be wearing capes. But that cap and gown has to do for today. Your success was powered by resilience, motivation, belief in yourself. You've learned to do hard things well. Do you know what the reward is for learning to do hard things well? Your ability to do even harder things better. You're primed for success. Well done to all of you. Specifically to the graduates who financed their own degree, and I know you're out there. You applied to Grandview University. You submitted your own FAFSA. You worked spring, summer, and holiday breaks while your friends went to Cabo and Cancun and South Beach. You survived on popcorn and ramen noodles. I know you did. You crammed for tests between work shifts, and you worried about tuition payments and your student loan debt payments to come. To students who did this on your own, yours is an even sweeter victory. And I applaud your tenacity in dreaming and doing. I know your journey because it was my journey. To all graduates here today, the university website boasts that as a Grandview graduate, you will be empowered. Empowered via the attainment of one of their 40 programs of study. You don't know it, but you've been empowered. The definition of empowerment is to make someone stronger, more confident, especially in controlling their life and claiming their rights. By virtue of mastering your coursework, you're more resilient and assertive. You're more confident, and overall, you are in a better position to control your own destiny. In a few minutes, you'll receive your diploma, or a red cover with something says, your diploma's coming in the mail. As you walk and pass across this stage, walk tall. You earned this diploma, and it's priceless. It will be yours forever, something no one can take away from you. You will frame it and proudly display it. If you don't, your grandmother will. You will refer to it on your resume. You will list it on your Instagram profile. You will talk about it at cocktail parties. You'll point to it when you discuss algebra grades with your teenager. Your education will open doors. And by virtue of having this degree, you will walk amongst the most empowered and privileged in our land. You are officially privileged. Privileged. What will you do with it? What will you do with your privilege? I hope you know it. I'm going to tell you, you have the power to change the world. Don't squander it. Don't waste it. You can fight poverty. You can work to save the planet. And you can support your alma mater. Dr. Keck didn't pay me to put that in the speech. The options to improve your world are limitless. And God knows. God knows we need to work together to improve our world. Find your passion. Make it your purpose. I guarantee you, when you make a difference in the lives of others, your life will be better as a result. If it's not the case, you can call me. I'll give you my cell number later. Let's discuss something that I'm a bit of an expert at: failure. This is the audience participation part of this speech. How many of us have failed at something? Show of hands. Thank you for participating. I have excellent news. We are in good company. I'm sorry for all of you that haven't failed, because you're not part of our club. Not yet. Some very successful people paused for a failure or two on their way to extraordinary achievement. Thomas Edison missed the mark numerous times before creating a functional light bulb. Of his challenges, he said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Van Gogh sold only one painting during his lifetime, suffering destitution and starvation. Henry Ford was bankrupt 5 times before founding Ford Motor Company. And Walt Disney. Do we have any Beauty and the Beast fans in the? Walt Disney was fired from his first animation job because he lacked imagination. Accomplished people mess up. But what they're really doing is preparing for future success. Per Winston Churchill, and this is a real Winston Churchill quote, I validated it. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. You will make mistakes. Some are easily recoverable, and others will be abject failure. Haters, and they're out there, haters will broadcast your current failure without any regard whatsoever to your past successes. Your failure may be out there for all the world to see, and for a while, you might feel small, you might feel alone, but you aren't. Failure is what we humans all have in common. Pull yourself up, dust yourself off, make amends when needed, and try again. I encourage you all to view failure as feedback rather than setback. It's your resilience in the face of failure that will see you through challenges ahead. And something else. Failure is more easily born when you have a solid support system. Helpful friends and acquaintances are crucial to your success. They were at Grandview University, and they will be in the future. Men, listen up. I'm looking at you right now. You're awful at maintaining adult relationships. You really are. Am I right? Make a commitment today to join Rotary, form a breakfast club, learn to play golf. All of you, build your network. Your success will depend on the support you receive. You will get as good as you give. Show up generously to support others, and they will return the favor. A few years ago, I took my dying husband to Sequoia National Forest. Who's been to Sequoia National Forest? It's extraordinary. The sequoia are astonishing. The most impressive is General Sherman, which is 2,500 years old. The general weighs in at over 2.7 million pounds. With 52,000 cubic feet, the diameter of the base of the general is over 100 feet. Its branches are 7 foot in diameter. Surely this great sequoia has a root system which stretches as deep as it is tall. But no, that's not the case. You see, sequoias never develop a taproot. The tree's entire root system lays laterally, just 6 feet below the surface. Before a sequoia grows up, it grows out 200 to 300 feet in all directions, but not down. It seems improbable that a shallow root system could support such a massive structure. How has each sequoia survived Santa Ana winds and California earthquakes to survive thousands of years? Well, sequoias develop their root systems before they grow tall, and their roots stretch out to entwine with other sequoias. Each helps the other support the other. You can take a lesson from the mighty sequoias by investing early in a healthy network. I'd like to close on a topic which is the most important thing to lifelong success: integrity. The quality of being honest and showing a consistent and uncompromising adherence to strong moral and ethical principles and values. Integrity is regarded as the honesty and truthfulness of one's actions. You will encounter and perhaps be harmed by people who operate without integrity. Never succumb to the temptation to become one of them. That's the dark side. Never. Choose the hard right over the easy wrong. Choose the hard right over the easy wrong. And give grace to those around you. With integrity, you have nothing to fear, since you have nothing to hide. Without integrity, what do you have? I close with a quote from Paul Coelho. The reward for our work is not what we get, but what we become. Thank you for your attention today, and congratulations to the class of 2024. Woo, woo, woo.
Michelle Book, a visionary leader who is addressing the critical issue of food insecurity in Iowa, a passionate advocate dedicated to the betterment of our communities, we honor you today. From your early days in Jefferson, Iowa, walking beans and baling hay, to college at Iowa State University, and then a varied and impactful career, you have always given your all. Your recognition as a Des Moines Business Record Woman of Influence, being named one of the Metro's most influential business leaders, and earning an Iowa State University Alumni Lifetime Achievement Award are a testament to your successes. Your recent Living Our Values Award from Feeding America highlights your commitment to leadership, learning, and excellence in all you do. Your belief that no one should have to go hungry provides more than 1.5 million pounds of nutritious food each month to 700 partners across 55 Iowa counties, getting help to those who need it the most. Your commitment to your vocation, helping others and lifelong success, exemplifies what we hope for all of our Grandview graduates. For the work you have done and the impact you had on so many lives, we thank and honor you, Ms. Book. In recognition and appreciation of your career-long service to your community, and more importantly, its people, Grandview University is honored to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Michelle Book, visionary leader, passionate advocate, helping others, and dedicated to the betterment of our communities. By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Grandview University and by the state of Iowa, I hereby confer upon you the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, and grant to you all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. Okay, graduates, are you ready? Parents and loved ones, are you ready? Graduates, a few items of note as we formally confer your hard-earned degree upon you. I will hand you your diploma cover and will extend my hand to shake yours. If you prefer, extend a fist bump or a simple wave. This is your day, so you do you. Graduates, everybody ready? Dr. Moses, let's do this.
Candidates for the master's degree, when directed by the faculty marshal, please stand and make your way forward. The following candidates have met all necessary requirements and are hereby recommended by the faculty of Grandview University for the following master's degrees: Master of Education, Master of Science in Athletic Training, Master of Science in Clinical Mental Health Counseling, Master of Science in Organizational Leadership, Master of Science in Sport Management, and Master of Social Work. Jessica Ray Burke. Morgan J. Block. Rebecca Jean Derry. Citlali Fernandez Puentes. Miranda Feeney. Stacy Lewis. Alexa Morrow. Kelly Ann Nevelin. Marissa Palmentary. Leslie Perez. Paris Lachey Robinson. Matthew Smith. Carly Sullivan Abresh. Emily Trilor. Megan Elizabeth Bentz. Kristen Marie Garcia. Zachary Sean Harris. Tiana Jansen. Sean Madsen. Sydney Shafbo. Joseph Valadez. Jacob Ronald Wolf. Danielle de Oliveira Bertoldo. Anna Marie Armstrong. Aaron Stephen Collis Davis. Jacob Emmanuel Dickey. Ariel DePay. Hallie Grace Evans. Gonzalo Gaetan Jr. Kristen Haldeman. Alexa Hobson. Sarah Elizabeth Hozak. Jacob Kurtz. Erin Michelle Knight. Michaela Rose Cromry. Alexis Leanne Lopez. Mason Miller. Mahealani Alexandra Giselle Ramirez. Kayla Silentwater. Gabrielle Sontag. Anna Kirsten Sundstrom. Laura Marie Taggart. Andrew Vinhausen. Tanner Abbas. Olowatosin Adediran. Trevor M. Anderson. Jaden Zabrion Davis. Joseph M. Hanner. Thomas David Hathaway. Lance Chandler Irvin. Nabil Comey. Eminem Mahusky. Martin Margolis. Ronnie Rasmussen. Kyle Andrew Rotzesberger. Gerald Sama. Peyton Bush. Seth William Dicer. Carly Halpin. Benjamin R. Lamparek. Abigail Sutton. Jada Denise Alexander. Susan Margaret Bailey. Erica Canada. LaShonda Denise Chambers. Megan Chapman. Christy Lynn Clark. Amber Flynn. Juanita Ramona Gallegos. Carl Henry Gerhold IV. Ainsley Gross. Alex L. Hill. Amanda Johnson. Ashley F. Johnson. Ashley Suzanne Lero. Brenda Marie Likens. Tori A. Marufo. Christine Nicole Meeks. Destiny Pacheco. Abigail Catherine Powell. Angela Ruiz. Wednesday Danielle Westerhold. Candidates for the master's degree, please stand. Madam President, I am honored to present the candidates for Master of Education, Master of Science in Athletic Training, Master of Science in Clinical Mental Health Counseling, Master of Science in Organizational Leadership, Master of Science in Sport Management, and Master of Social Work.
Graduates, by virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Grandview University and the state of Iowa, I hereby confer the Master of Education, Master of Science in Athletic Training, Master of Science in Clinical Mental Health Counseling, Master of Science in Organizational Leadership, Master of Science in Sport Management, and Master of Social Work degrees on the candidates presented, and grant them all the rights and privileges hereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree, when directed by the faculty marshal, please stand and make your way forward. The following candidates have met all necessary requirements and are hereby recommended by the faculty of Grandview University for the Bachelor of Arts degree. Zamzan Ahmed Abdi. Pabitra Adhikari. Seth Adrian. Adela Alicic. Jada Marie Allen. Ferdinand Lunga Alobo. Zachary Taylor Allred. Kaylee Joyce Ansel. Tina Anderson. Elena Grace Applegate. Joanna Arias, Cade Armstrong, Delaney Barton, Meredith Battles, Emily I. Bauer, Mirnas Besiruvic, Brianna Bay, Savannah Sky Benton, Grace Michaela Bernard, Laquita I. Bickford, Tessa Blasey, Brooke Bogenschutz, Joseph F. Brigar, Caden Beaton, Colby Lynn Burt, Kyle Joseph Burton, Jesus Carbajal, Zachary Carr, Eduardo Alejandro Carrillo, Yermi Casanova, Laura Tatiana Castaneda Ortiz, Amanda Lynn Chizik, Jed Carson Christensen, Enya Seed, Noah Clark, Garrett Allen Clemenson, Keenan V. Clemens, Alexandria Cockrell, Nathan A. Collins, Dawson Craig, Austin Crees, April Sarnecki, Isabel Damon, Kirby Michael Daniel, Nicholas Charles Danielson, Isaac Davis, Mareri de Guerrero, Jesse Lane Dempster, Mason Denton, Sebastian Charles Dio Snyder, Madison Adela Diaz, Logan Tier Disbro, Megan Ellen Doran, Rachel Doyle, Nicholas E. Dredge, Benjamin DePay, Gu E, Robin A. Earhart, Byron Erkey, Madison Nicole Eisman, Austin James Elbert, Samantha Anna Ingman, Jack Butch Irvian Jr., Peyton Fay, Paul Joshua Frank, Laney Gannon, Brandon Garcia, Elizabeth Garcia, Avery P. Gates, Shanice Favor Gabele, Rebecca Gilseth, Erica Gomez, Paola Gomez Tejada, Blake Gonzalez, Trinity Ann Grace, Kirsten Marie Graves, Romello Gray, Lucas Gutierrez, Luis Enrique Guzman, Blake Holden Haney, Emma Claire Hansen, Jocelyn Victoria Hernandez, Noah Hart, Jade Hay, Daniel Heimberger, Brooke Heinen, Jonathan Hemmingson, Mallory May Hoffman, Colin Hogan, Ludwig Herdegard, Jonathan Horn, Paige Marie Hudson, Shelby L. Huntsman, Robbie Isaacs, Angwa Nyota Itabello, Elias Jackson, Ruth Elise Justice John, Rachel D. Jenke, Brittany Alexis Jones, Lainey L. Jones, Patrick R. Jones, Samuel Leroy Callum, Tristan Kessler, Laura Chibet Kipnusu, Alexander Sayre Kunoshog, Jacob Kuntz, David Bradley Corco, Anissa Lorraine Krause, Alexis Elizabeth Keeker, Kiara Christine Ladwig, Mondre Legault, Brody Gordon Lamp, Daniel Leal, Austin W. Lee, Cecil A. Lee III, Rachel Nicole Lear, Shaylee Letts, Cole Lewis, Gabriel Darrell Lewis, Tim Lincoln, Jordan Lipinski, Brett Michael Livesey, Emmett Longhorn, Samara Shane Lusk, Annika Maliwat, Maxwell Martin, Alexa Jess McCann. Emilia Josephine McDaniel. Nicholas McDonald. Isabel Medina. Samantha Milani. Messina Jean Miller. Monterey Mishik. Peyton Olivia Moffett. Paxton Monklin. Elizabeth Ann Moore. Maddie Morales. Fadi Mott. Shay Mickey. Alma Mushinovich. Lauren Jean Miley. Esperance Nashimwe. DeAndre Neville. Tyrell Newman. Chi Wen. Truck Wen. Mason Nicholas. Mia Nolker. Farhad Nuri. Erin Elizabeth Nossaman. Carlos Osmin Ochoa. Michael James O'Kane. Hannah Marie Olison. Lainey Faith Olson. Salima Omari. Aldina Omerovich. Sophia Orden Seva. Amy Clarissa Oriana. Carissa Paul A. Abigail Lauren Pfeiffer. Eric Perez. Javier Perez Ruiz. Vanessa Perez Sandoval. Bosco Perry Iturralde. Rune Peterson. Tram Pham. Carre Jacqueline Pineda Rodriguez. Caitlin Post. Emma-Wynn Hermione Powers. Nicholas Edward Prochnow. Yesenia Quintanar Cervantes. Anel Jonathan Ramirez Reyes. Dylan Ramsey. Nolan Lawrence Randalls. Brock Thomas Reinhardt. Ryan Roby. Jonathan Rodriguez Colon. Jada Raylyn Rothler. Vanessa Romo. Colby Franklin Royal. Jessica Lynn Ruthart. Jacob Ryan. Nadir Mohammed Salah. Austin J. Sandrock. Patrick Savage. Abigail K. Sawhill. Lauren Lee Saxton. Kristen Lee Schaff. Ann Elizabeth Schroeder. Ashley Seaton. Elda Shakich. Hunter Dean Shannon. Brian Francisco Silva. Logan Smith. Rachel K. Smith. Karen Yeon Robert Snowden. Victoria Suntala. Claudia Mercedes Steele. Joshua Stevens. Damon Street. Caden Reese Sussex. Caleb Swalla. Kayla Swayze. Nima Tamang. Igor Theodora Kopoulos. Bailey Christine Trotter. Layla Turkanovich. Omad Uyoya Vargas. Baron Valdez. Dania Valdez. Austin James Vasquez. Cameron Wabaki. Natalie Nicole Wagner.
Yes, thank you.
Esco Marty Walker, Jr. Jackson T. Waring. Brenna Webb. Emma Grace Webb. Maya Therese Wilkins. Nathan Paul Wilcoxon. Blake James Willie. Seth Luke Wilson. Giselle Yapis. Quentin Yonker. Caden Jacob Ziegler. Candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree, please stand. Madam President, I'm honored to present the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Grandview University and the state of Iowa, I hereby confer the Bachelor of Arts degree on the candidates presented and grant you all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree, when directed by the faculty marshal, please stand and make your way forward. The following candidates have met all necessary requirements and are hereby recommended by the faculty of Grandview University for the Bachelor of Science degree. Dalton Michael Dinklau. Michael Evertson. Shanice Figueiredo. Isabel Grace Jeweler. Victor Kaiza. Macy Kleitch. Lucas Dean Kramer. Callista Ann Larson. Brooklyn Mills. Ivan Munoz. Mackenzie Ann Reinhardt. Melody Rule. Grant Thomas Simpson. Ilda Sivac. Ellie Morgan Snetzelar. Alexander J. Suderberg. Maya Marie Traylor. Sky Waters. Macy Ann Wiley. Sierra Wright. Candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree, please stand. Madam President, I am honored to present the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree.
Candidates, by virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Grandview University and the state of Iowa, I hereby confer the Bachelor of Science degree on the candidates presented and grant you all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree, when directed by the faculty marshal, please stand and make your way forward. The following candidates have met all necessary requirements and are hereby recommended by the faculty of Grandview University for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. Caitlin Michelle Andrews. Gabrielle Berman. Lauren Conry. Jaden Cross. Adriana Mae Eastman. Hannah Marie Elliott. Riley Kate Erickson. Joanna Espatilla. Claire Gilman. Madison Green. Chloe Ruth Ann Gregory. Caitlin Hannafin. Reagan Ray Henn. Fatima. Emma Claire Kotz. Gracie Ruth Ketwig. Emma Michelle Kotlowski. Kimberly Lee. Caitlin Monsauger. Hannah Lynn Miller. Sundus Mohammed. Arminda Nicole Nipple. Sonia Ramirez. Mariam Saad. Jermaine Lewis Sagbo. Javier Alexander Saldana Gomez. Dylan Stegman. Ashley Olivia Strong. Devin Tunn. Haley Jo Walker. Candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree, please stand. Madam President, I'm honored to present the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree.
Candidates, by virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Grandview University and the state of Iowa, I hereby confer the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree on the candidates presented and grant them all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Social Work degree, when directed by the faculty marshal, please stand and make your way forward. The following candidates have met all necessary requirements and are hereby recommended by the faculty of Grandview University for the Bachelor of Social Work degree. Jessley P. Ash. Ray Elliott Beebe. Sarah Rose Claybaker. Miriam S. Cody. Marion Coover. Kayla Elmore. Asia L. Foster. Kylie Brianna Hoffman. Bakari Mutende. Catherine Crawley. Brooke Marie Norberg. Grace Elizabeth Officer. Mark Rounds. Alyssa Mariah Ruger. Jamie Ray Stoka. Adrian Daniel Swanson. Catherine Watson. Ashley Renee Wigand. Candidates for the Bachelor of Social Work degree, please stand. Madam President, I'm honored to present the candidates for the Bachelor of Social Work degree.
Candidates, by virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Grandview University and the state of Iowa, I hereby confer the Bachelor of Social Work degree on you and grant you all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. You may be seated. Let's give one more round of applause for all of our graduates. As we close today's celebration, I have a few observations and a bit of wisdom to share with you. But I did want to take just a brief moment and let's give Dr. Carl Moses a round of applause for his final graduation ceremony here at Grandview University. Thank you, Dr. Moses. Thank you. Today is my why, my absolute favorite day of the year. Joining you in celebrating your achievements is the culmination of all we do for you here at Grandview University. It has been a privilege and a joy to congratulate each and every one of you on this hard-earned achievement. Each time you look at your diploma in the future, I hope that you will pause to thank all those who helped make today possible for you. Let's also acknowledge all those who worked so hard to plan today's memorable ceremony. The musicians, staff from the registrars, provosts, and president's office, and the Iowa Event Center staff. Thank you. Next, our faculty. They created your curriculum, spending countless hours in and out of the classroom, expanding your knowledge, your confidence, and your skill sets. They advised you, supported you, and helped transform your lives. Faculty, please rise or wave as you are able. Graduates, this is your opportunity to thank them. And let's not forget our staff. They have worked diligently, often behind the scenes, supporting you, praying for you, coaching you, and cheering you on, just as they are doing today. Staff, if you could please rise or wave as you are able. Graduates, this is your opportunity to thank them. Seated with faculty and also here on the platform party are members of the Board of Trustees and also members of President's Council. Would all members of the Board of Trustees and members of President's Council please rise? Let's thank our trustees and administrators for their service and support to the university. Graduates, as you cross the stage today, we heard much celebration. I know your loved ones here in the audience and at home did much to assist you in your college journey. Go ahead and take a moment to locate your biggest fans and show your appreciation for all they've done. I have a few logistical details. This is important, so I'm going to wait till we're done cheering. I have some logistical details on how to get out of here today. So as we end our time together this afternoon, we have a tradition here at GV's commencement celebration that as we recess out of the hall, faculty and staff will form a corridor and applaud our graduates as they exit. So parents and friends, after the benediction, we ask that all of you remain seated until the stage party has left the arena. Thank you for supporting this tradition. And guests, you may exit the arena through the North Wells Fargo doorways, and you may also use the stairs on the south side of the concourse to access the skywalk level where you can meet your graduate. One final reflection before we close today. Many of you attended the Toast to the Tassel event last week, wherein Dr. Joshua Woods shared with you the Ship of Theseus philosophical paradox. A player in Greek mythology, Theseus was a hero, mythical king, and founder of Athens. For those of you who weren't in attendance, let me share a short excerpt from Plutarch's writings. The ship, wherein Theseus and the youth of Athens returned from Crete, had 30 oars, and was preserved by the Athenians down even to the time of Demetrius Phalereus, for they took away the old planks as they decayed, putting in new and stronger timber in their places, insomuch that the ship of Theseus, became a standing example among the philosophers for the logical question of things that grow. One side holding that the ship remained the same, and the other contending it was not the same. The discussion revolves around the central question: when a ship has been entirely replaced over time, piece by piece, is it the same ship? Philosopher Thomas Hobbes added to the complexity of the idea by asking what would happen if the original boards or planks that had been replaced over time were all gathered together to build a second ship. Which ship was the original ship of Theseus? Dr. Woods' questions to you last week got me to thinking about change and, more specifically, growth. As humans, we must replace the planks in our ships sometimes. Am I right? Sometimes damage to our planks is caused by external forces, the storms of life, the rocks of hardship, sometimes other people's choices or actions. And sometimes those changes to our planks are intentional. Perhaps you see a corner starting to warp or a metal hinge beginning to rust, so you preempt the need for repair and take a proactive approach. In essence, some of the changes in our lives are repair, and some of those changes are to prepare for whatever lies ahead in the future. What ship are you building? The Bible tells us that we are the temple of God. With what are you repairing and preparing your temple? You get to choose the building materials, and as Grandview graduates, you have been engaged, equipped, and empowered to explore your vocations, fulfill your potential, serve the world, and build your ship. As Dr. Woods asked you, who were you when you commenced your Grandview journey? Who were you? Who are you now? And who do you dream of becoming? You are different now than when you started at GV, and you will continue to change throughout the rest of your lives. You learn to set goals and achieve them. You learn to utilize your talents and resources for others, just as others have done for you. You invested in your future, and today we celebrate that investment. Yes, you had help along the way, but at the end of the day, you wrote the paper. You took the test. You gave the speech. You showed up to class. You did it. A college degree is one of the few things in this life that you cannot buy. It must be earned. Graduates, we are so incredibly proud of you. We will miss you dearly, and we look forward to welcoming you back for homecoming. As a graduate student, an alumnus, a member of our alumni council, a future colleague, or perhaps a future Board of Trustees member. We cannot wait to see your impact on the world, and we cannot wait to see how you continue building your ship. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. It is my pride and joy, or shall I say grand pride and joy, to say the following. Graduates, please rise. I proudly present to you the Grandview University Class of 2024. At this time, I invite everyone else to join us and stand and join in the singing of the Grandview Loyalty Song.
That is so grand, like a rock on which we stand, growing spirit, body, mind, called to serve all humankind. We leave equipped and empowered to, we pledge our hearts to Grandview.
Please remain standing if you're able and remove non-religious headgear. Let us pray the benediction. God bless you, graduates, on your journey. God bless your work and play, your dreams and aspirations, your relationships, and all the lives you will touch. God bless faculty and staff, those who are retiring, and those looking forward to summer. May this season be filled with grand adventures. God bless everyone here. Travel well. Godspeed. Amen.
Close enough.
That's it.